Hey everybody, I think tonight I'm going to make us a Swiss double cheeseburger, Swiss double bacon cheeseburger, or maybe even a triple, I don't know. I got a pound of hamburger meat right there, mushrooms, I got an onion, a tomato, some Swiss cheese, and I got this bacon here that was actually a gift for me for Christmas. This particular YouTuber sent me several packages of bacon. I'm gonna leave his name out because I'm not quite sure if he wants me to mention it or not, but you know who you are, buddy, and I greatly appreciate it. Burgers, smokehouse. I'm using the peppered bacon tonight. So thanks, brother. Anyway, let's get this thing started. I'm gonna get these things patted out. It might be triple, I don't know, we'll see. Alright guys, I ended up making 3 patties out of that 1 pound package of hamburger meat because 2 would just be way too big. Even though this is gonna be a monster, I can already tell it. So what I'm gonna do is take these now and stick them in the freezer for a few minutes. I got them salt and peppered up. Now over here I've got that bacon right there. I've got him opened up and we're going to throw him in the cast iron pan, just a few slices at a time. This is that peppered bacon. I've never used this before, but to me bacon's bacon. It's going to be good no matter what. Thank you again, my friend, for sending this to me. It's actually cool. It came in a cardboard box. So once you opened it, there was a cooler inside of it that had dry ice in it, and it came with about 7 packages of bacon. I just so happened to pick the peppered bacon tonight to cook. Let me find something here real quick. I should have chopped this in half. That's what I usually do. You get your package and you take a pair of kitchen scissors and cut it in half. That way it all fits in there real evenly. It cooks all pretty much all the same time. That's all right. So we're going to let that do its thing for a while, and I'm going to start cutting up some onions and some mushrooms. Alright, what I've done now is just loosely chopped up an onion. You can see it's not minced up or anything, and I've got just a little bit of butter in the bottom of that pan. I'm going to throw those onions in there. Where's mine? There it is. My head might have gotten away, I don't know. Get a little toss around that butter. Let those guys get to cooking up pretty good. Now, just leave it alone, let it cook. Move this little pan out of the way somewhere. Now, I don't know, that's about 2 teaspoons of butter in here, I believe. Now, just leave it alone. Now over here, what I've done, I've started chopping up the mushrooms. I've got a bunch here, and been working on my knife skills lately. I'm still not as good as a lot of people out there, Hickam Field and Pepper Cuts or whoever. You know, you want to tuck them fingers back, give it a good slice. That ain't too bad. I'm a home cook, guys, I'm not professional. So what we're going to do, we're going to let those onions cook up just for a few minutes, and then I'm going to throw these mushrooms in there with them. So when that happens, I'll show you. Okay, our onions are getting a pretty good color on them. I'm going to push to the side. I know probably in the viewfinder they look really white, but they're starting to get some brown on them, some caramelization. So I'm going to add all these mushrooms in there to it now. And let them get going. It looks like a lot, but trust me, they cook down a whole lot. Looks kind of dry in there. Let me get something. Well, before I do that, I've got one small little potato cut up into like a French fry style. I've got it some pepper and some garlic powder on it. I'm not going to salt it because I'm going to put it back here in that little pan right there. Then I just pour some of this bacon grease out of that into that, so it'll be plenty salty enough. Let me get something to stir it around just a tad, and we'll get those cooking up. Separate them out. Make sure everybody knows that bottom of that skillet. Now, don't need too many of those. This burger's going to be a monster. So let me put some more, just a little bit more butter in that pan right there. Check this out. I've been working on my push and pull technique. You see that? Oh yeah, professional, right? Okay, all of our bacon is finally finished. It's all good and crispy. As you can see, I've got it all plated up right there. But what I'm going to do now, set that bacon to the side, grab this cast iron pan. You guys, some of you guys know I like to save my bacon grease. So I'm going to pour most of it out over here in this container. Leave just a little bit. Now, put that back on the stove. Now finally to our burgers. They've been in the freezer for a little while, so it's a little easier to handle. See what I'm saying? It's been peppered on that side. Lay the pepper side down. Now, wipe my hands off just for a second. Now I'm going to pepper this side. Yeah, it's good. You fry those burgers in that bacon grease, guys. You won't regret it. Over here, there's our mushroom and onion mix. You guys can see how much that's cooked down. That looks great. I can't wait to munch down on that. And back here in the back, I've got those little French fries, fried potatoes, fried tater French fries. I've got them sitting at an angle so the grease will dry off of them, or run off of them. I've already taken a couple of taste tests, you know. They're great. So let's get back over here to our burgers. I got my Swiss cheese laying out to warm it up a little, just to help it to melt easier. And we'll be back in a few. All right, everybody, the burgers are done. So I'd say we just go ahead and just build it in the pan. Hang on one second. I'm not prepared as usual. There we go. All right, now. So I guess let's add some of this mushroom and onion to it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and add us a piece of Swiss cheese. Big long piece. Let's fold it in half. Put it right there. Put another burger on top of him. Add some more mushrooms and onions. Yeah, this is going to be a mess, you know. This is ammo head style. You know, the messier the better. Another piece of Swiss, folded up. This could be a monster, baby, a monster. Some more mushrooms and onions. This is another one of those ridiculous. Another one, yeah. Let's put this on top. Holy moly. That just ain't right. But I've got another piece of mozzarella, not mozzarella, Swiss cheese to go on top. And I think we've got enough here on the sides that we can just add to the top of that. Well, maybe not. Let's get some more in this pan. Something like that. Leaning tower of Swiss mushroom burger. Get him in the center there just for a second. Don't you tip over on me. I've got the heat off. So, let's let that combine just for a minute or two. I got a couple of slices of tomato on the bottom of that bun right there. I'm going to add, I broke some of that bacon in half. Add some of that bacon right there. Alright guys, I'm warning you right now, this is not going to be pretty. It's too big. But we're going to try it anyway, right? Mushrooms, onion, this Swiss cheese is melting everywhere. Let's put him right there, and like I knew it, the bacon slid out. It's alright. Put some more bacon on top. Another tomato. I think that's plenty. Oh my God. Hang on one second. Well, there you have it, everybody. I'm not even going to put those potatoes on that plate because there's just no use in it. Look, he might be falling. But can you see the beauty that lay before you? What is that? 3 hamburgers, 3 pieces of Swiss cheese, a bunch of mushrooms, a whole onion, bacon and tomato. I'm going to enjoy that probably tonight and tomorrow. I don't think there's any way I could take a taste test of that on camera, but hang on. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Don't make this at home. God, here we go. Well, there's my mess for the night. Hope you enjoyed it. A bacon, Swiss, mushroom, onion, burger, ammo style. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.